Hey, what's up? I'm Ken. This is kenfuTV. Some of you might know that I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a while now, and recently I have been pursuing going for my blue belt with the Roydeen Academy. In an effort to keep that moving forward, made a trip down to Cheyenne with my wife and a student of mine to visit Black Label BJJ and Roydeen brown belt Devin Henry. If you don't know, the way the testing works in the Roydeen Academy is you got to do a demonstration of certain required skills. You put together your own demonstration of how that's going to be. You get up in front of everybody, show everybody very technically, very clean, the understanding of the detail and the knowledge of that material. And then you roll for a certain number of rounds for a certain number of minutes with certain levels of people the way that is described or prescribed at the time. So we spent some time assessing where I'm at, reviewing the material that needs to be demonstrated, what I have, what I don't have. Then we spent a lot of time rolling. Got a great opportunity to roll with a bunch of people from Black Label. It was super, super fun. I really want to say a special thank you to Tommy and Mel and Gio and August and Devin, everybody at Black Label Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you guys for an incredible time getting together and rolling and getting to put it all out there on the mat and get to work together. Super, super great. For some of you that watch this channel, you're running a school and you might not have people who are better than you or people who push you or challenge you around near you. I know that's what it's like for me, for some of the stuff that I do. So it's always worth it to get in the car, to get on a plane, to do whatever it is, to go visit people and spend time building your skills, testing what you know, working with new people, getting new knowledge, new perspective. It's always worth it. This weekend I got to spend some time with no-gi jiu-jitsu. I'd really only been doing gi jiu-jitsu, and when we did no-gi, we still kind of worked it like gi jiu-jitsu. I don't really spend a lot of time competing, so wasn't really familiar with the rule sets and the changes and the things you got to keep track of when you're working that way, and so that was a great experience for me. The other thing that's great is being able to share this stuff, getting to take one of my students, get to go with my wife and get to spend time doing this stuff and exposing other people and getting to share these other people and connections and these other communities and families with these other people in my life. Such an incredible thing, an incredibly worthwhile thing to be able to do, and something I hope to be able to do a lot more of as often as possible. It's been a long journey. A lot of my jiu-jitsu journey was self-taught, like years worth. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for like 10 years, really steadily for about 5 years. But my access to a teacher and that environment wasn't really there that way. So even my instructor, my karate instructor who kind of introduced the jiu-jitsu to us, his instructor was in Canada and we didn't get together a lot. And so most of the time it was us trying to work through the bits of material that we'd picked up at a seminar, or if he was able to go visit him, or if we were able to have him come out. And that left us without a lot of experience working with people who didn't know what it's like. And I can tell you, if you're looking to learn jiu-jitsu, do it with people who do jiu-jitsu. Nothing compares. If you're adding in jiu-jitsu moves that you're seeing on YouTube, things like that, to your karate, your taekwondo, your whatever it is, do yourself a favor and spend time with people who do jiu-jitsu, who've received jiu-jitsu instruction from jiu-jitsu professors and coaches. It makes such a difference to roll with people who have an understanding of what this stuff is like. I liken this in a lot of ways to yoga. I had a really great yoga instructor that I had done different yoga programs, tried different yoga apps. I'd even got together with people who've done some yoga, and then I got to work with a person who spent most of their time training in India, and certain postures, she would just come up and she would just kind of grab you and she would almost breathe into you and move you to where you needed to be. And in that instant, that single breath, so much was learned. Jiu-jitsu is the same way. You can see it, you can understand it, you can have, like I do, years and years of other martial experience and go, I understand what's happening here, I understand what the principles are that are happening here. And then still not have it feel the same way until you're working with someone who knows how to do it, and you feel it in their body, you feel it in the way they move, you feel it in the way they breathe, you feel it in the way that they position themselves, adjust themselves, what they tense, what they don't tense, all of that. It's so valuable to feel it. If you're like me, where your jiu-jitsu started off as a thing on the side of the martial arts that you're doing, try to pursue it. Try to pursue it with somebody who knows it, who spends all of their time in it, and try to allow that to be a part of what you do. You won't regret it. You will learn so much, and it will roll back into the other arts that you do. You will take that experience, and it will be worthwhile. So once again, huge thanks to Black Label Jiu-Jitsu. Devin, you and your group making us feel so welcomed and sharing all of your knowledge with us to help keep us moving forward. Cannot wait to get to come down and do it again. That is it for me today. I'm Ken. This is kenfuTV, and I'll catch you in the next one.